Quebec. The man who murdered 6 men in a Quebec City mosque in January 2017 is facing the prospect of being handed the most severe prison sentence ever imposed in Canada. On Monday, lawyers began debating the fate of Alexandre Bissonnette. Alexandre Bissonnette, 28, pleaded guilty earlier this year to 6 charges of first-degree murder and 6 of attempted murder. Facebook photo. Bissonnette, 28, pleaded guilty earlier this year to 6 charges of first-degree murder and 6 of attempted murder. While his first-degree murder conviction carries an automatic life sentence with no chance of parole before 25 years, Bissonnette can also receive consecutive terms, which means he could be sentenced to up to 150 years. The judge in the case has said he is not ruling out a sentence longer than 25 years. Article continued below. Bit before deciding on Bissonnette's fate, Quebec Superior Court Justice François Huot will have to rule on a defense motion arguing consecutive sentences, a part of the criminal code since 2011, are unconstitutional and invalid. Bissonnette's lawyers began making their case Monday, arguing cumulative sentences amount to a death sentence by incarceration. Read more: how computer data helped police to investigate Quebec City's mosque shooter. Quebec City mosque head urges ban on assault weapons in gun control legislation. EU killed 6 of my brothers. Head of Quebec City mosque takes stand at shooter sentencing hearing. Defense lawyer Charles-Olivier Gosselin did not call any witnesses Monday but presented the judge with numerous documents, including academic studies regarding life expectancies, deaths and suicides for people in detention. Article continued below. Hewitt has set aside several court days to hear arguments on the defense's motion as well as Bissonnette's sentence. Huot has previously warned he doesn't expect to make a ruling on Bissonnette's fate before September. The widow of one of the victims had told the court how a lighter sentence or the prospect that Bissonnette would be released would amount to a second death for the victims of the attack. Alexandre Bissonnette has pleaded guilty in March to 6 charges of murder and 6 charges of attempted murder in last year's Quebec mosque attack. Bissonnette originally pleaded not guilty to the 12 charges. The Canadian Press, Crown Prosecutor Thomas Jacques has promised to seek a sentence that will reflect the extent of the heinous crimes committed. The Attorney General of Quebec has stated that a cumulative sentence for multiple murders is constitutionally valid. In a 54-page document filed last week in Quebec Superior Court, the Crown invited Huot to reject the constitutional challenge initiated by Bissonnette's lawyers.